Is there, I know nowadays, like, on Facebook, everything gets posted, like, there's like a DUIs, like,
yeah.
no? Okay.
Yeah, for non-criminal offenses, we don't typically post anything about it, not unless it's something severe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm part of that team, so.
Okay. I teach, so.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask where you teach at?
Right now.
Okay.
For special ed.
Okay.
I'll be teaching at special ed at
Gotcha.
in the fall.
There you go.
Ma'am, do you need rescue?
I'm just glad I saw you.
1970 Wisconsin, Adam Henry, Adam 9163, Adam Henry, Adam 9163. That's the vehicle that's in the ditch.
You just drove past?
I was just going home.
Okay.
So.
All right, you can talk to my partner over here.
Did you witness it or anything?
No, I literally just,
okay.
all I saw was the dashboard lights on, actually.
Good catch.
And I,
Definitely would have been easy to miss.
I'm terrified of deers.
Yeah, driving slow.
I may not have been going slow, but I was going the speed limit, and all of a sudden I was like, what was that? So I called, and I was like, man, that was a car. And I know there's driveways around here.
Right.
So I called, and I said, I don't know if it's in a driveway, I don't know.
Okay, well, you're good to go then.
I'm going to turn around. So I turned around all the way up by the bank.
Uh-huh.
Until I could find it back. And then I was like, okay, between 70th and 68th.
I appreciate you.
Who's in the car? You know, I don't want to walk up on a man by them.
Absolutely. Please don't.
I'm like, I am trained. I can walk up if you tell me to, but
We were actually really close by, so it worked out very nice.
Okay.
We were right over by the hospital.
Like you said, she had to have gone far.
Yeah, she did. You can see the tire tracks. It's basically by my squad.
Yeah.
Probably right where I
Parked.
a little bit. Yeah, definitely went through. Yeah, we're gonna go that route.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell her again that I'm glad she's okay and go.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just saying I'm glad you're okay. I'm going to go home. But I'm just glad your dashboard lights were still on so that I could see you, because otherwise I don't know how long you would have been sitting there. Okay. Hug? No hug? Good luck.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yep.
First, Kaitlyn. King, Adam, Ida.
Just confirming you're not injured. You don't want to be checked out by rescue or anything? Okay. Were you the only person in the vehicle? Okay.
Go ahead.
Did you already search her, pat her down or anything?
I patted her down.
Okay. I'm gonna go hit your forwards and get those turned off, and then I'll go do mine. 205, if you want to hit my forwards when you walk up. Time for. So how much did you drink tonight? How much did you have to drink tonight?
I went out, I had 2, and I drove home.
Where'd you come from?
It was further, Angry Bob's.
Oh, okay. Oh, so like 50 and Roosevelt or 22nd or something?
I think I got turned around.
Where do you live?
I live on, where are we?
We're on Highway H and like 70th Street.
Okay, I live off of,
Yeah, you went to go that way more.
no, like, what's it called?
So like, kind of like by Aurora?
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta jump up a few more Avs.
Yeah.
We're on. It's pretty close.
Okay.
Not quite close. How much was 2 drinks?
It was really 2.
How'd you end up in the ditch?
My name's Officer Haske with Pleasant Prairie Police Department. I'm going to be taking over for my partners to help them out because they got another call they're going to be working on here shortly, okay? What's your first name?
Kaitlyn.
Kaitlyn? Hi, Kaitlyn. Nice to meet you. How'd you end up in the ditch?
I was just trying to get home.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so how much did you have to drink?
Really only 2 or 3 at Angry Bob's. I think I just... Okay.
2 or 3 what at Angry Bob's? Sorry, I didn't get your
Just
runs.
drinks.
2 or 3 drinks. Do you remember what kind they were?
I like vodka sodas.
Vodka sodas?
Yeah.
You said Angry Bob's?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that at?
It's by Doll's Tavern.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I never... Sorry.
No, that's okay. Are you injured at all?
No.
Were you wearing your seatbelt when
Yes.
you went out the road? Okay.
I'm trying not to... Sorry.
No, it's okay. And you were going north or south? Headed that way?
Yeah, that way.
Okay. I'm sorry, what was your first name again?
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn, that's okay. Caitlyn, do you have any medical issues or concerns I should be concerned about? Do you have vision in both eyes?
Yeah.
Do you have any defects with your eyes? Wear glasses or contacts at all?
No.
No? And are you able to walk in a relatively straight line without any issues?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to run you through some tests to make sure there's no concerns, okay? There's Stanfield's... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, what's your question? Okay. As far as you got shoes on and things, I see you got your purse here. Just for officer safety, do you mind if we just take that off and set that on maybe on like one of the fronts of the vehicles? Here, can I just get that from you? I'll just have my partner put it down, okay?
Sorry, it's stuck.
Oh, that's okay. Alright. You're good. Do you have her driver's license by chance?
No, I got her 179.
Okay. Perfect. I'm just going to set this down, okay? Alrighty, Caitlyn. So like I said, we're going to go through some tests here and go from there, alright? What I'd like you to do is stand right there, my flashlight's pointed, turn and face me. You're going to put your feet together, touching heels and toes, and have your arms down at your side for this test, alright? This is going to be a test of your eyes and your eyes only. What I would like you to do is look at the green light for me with your eyes and your eyes only. Alright? Tilt your chin down just a tad. Perfect. What I'm going to do in a second here is move this green light, and you're only going to follow with your eyes only, not moving your head. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have any questions? And you said you don't wear any glasses or contacts, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
I maybe should, but...
Alright, you see the green light okay? Mm-hmm. Alright, perfect. Just follow that with your eyes for me, okay? Try not to move your head, alright? Are you doing okay? Mm-hmm. Alright. Can you tilt your chin back down just a tad? Perfect. Yep. Blinking's fine, alright? Blinking's not an issue. Try not to turn your head, okay? Alright. Stay focused on the light, okay? Oh, you're okay. Not a problem. Alright, I'm going to go up with this green light twice. You're going to follow the green light with your eyes and your eyes only, not moving your head. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Perfect. And try not to lift your chin, okay? Tilt your chin back down. Perfect. We're going to do one more. We're going to do it again, okay? There we go. One more time, okay? Alright, perfect. And relax for a second here, okay? What I'd like you to do is close your eyes, count out loud for 10 seconds, and then when 10 seconds has been counted aloud, just open your eyes and you're going to look at me, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes for me. Count out loud for me to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Alright, open your eyes for me. Alright, perfect. Next test is going to be a walking test. We're going to use this white line. Can we agree that this fog line right here is paved, flat, free from debris? Perfect. We're going to use that line, okay? What I'd like you to do is take your left foot, put it on that line for me. Yep, left foot. Perfect. And take your right foot, put it on that same line, touching heel to toe with your left foot, just like so. Perfect. Nope, don't do anything further, okay?
Yeah.
So right foot in front of left foot. All right, stand just like that with your arms down at your side. That's okay. Do you need a second? All right. Just switch feet for me so that your right foot is in front of your left foot, and stand just like that with your arms down at your side. Remain standing in this position while I explain and demonstrate the test to you. Do you understand? Okay, don't do anything. I need your right foot in front of your left foot, okay? All right, stay there for me. All right. Stay standing like this while I explain and demonstrate the test to you. When I tell you to begin, you will take a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps forward on that white line. When you get to your 9th step, you're going to keep your front foot planted, take a series of small steps, and return down that same line, 9 heel-to-toe steps back. Throughout the duration of the test, you're going to look down at your lead foot, count your steps out loud, have your arms down at your side, and not stop the test until you've completed it. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate by taking 3 steps forward, show you the turn, and 3 steps back, but you're going to take 9. It's going to look like this. Looking down, counting loud. 1, 2, 3. You'll continue until 9. That front foot stays planted. Small steps. 1, 2, 3, and continue until you get to 9. So make sure you're looking down, counting aloud, have your arms down at your side, and once you start the test, do not stop until you've completed it. Do you understand all the instructions I've just given to you?
Yeah.
Do you have
Can I
any
ask
questions?
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
I have really bad anxiety. So
Okay.
I'm shaking really bad.
Not a problem.
So I don't want that to.
Yeah, shaking's
My
not
legs
part of
are-
the test. It's just
Okay.
it's just completing, making sure that you walk on that line as I just explained and demonstrated the instructions. The
Okay.
turn and walking back. Shaking's not going to be a problem. Okay. Do you feel like you're ready to do the test?
Sure.
Do you have any additional questions?
No.
All right. Just make sure that your right foot is touching heel to toe with your left foot, and your arms are. Hold on one second. Your arms would be down by your side, so you need to be in the starting position before you start. Okay.
Okay.
So left foot on the line. Right foot in front of your left foot touching heel to toe on the line. Arms down at your side. This is the starting position, okay? So from here, are you ready to begin the test?
Sure.
Do you have any additional questions?
No, I'm just
All right.
shaking.
Just do your best from the starting position when you're ready to begin. Just make sure you're counting aloud for me, okay? All right, we'll just have you stop right there, okay? Alright, we're going to step back over here just where the headlights, okay? About right there for me, okay? Turn and face the squad car for me. Just so we have some backlighting here. Similar to that first test, go ahead and put your feet together, touching heels and toes. Nope, just like the first test, touching heels and toes. Yep, there you go. And have your arms down at your side. Remain standing in this position while I explain and demonstrate this next test, dude. Do you understand? When I tell you to begin, you will choose either leg, left or right, and lift that leg approximately 6 inches off the ground. For demonstration, I'm going to use my left leg, but again, you can choose left or right. Again, you're going to lift that leg approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to hold your foot parallel to the ground, leg straight, while looking at the toe of the raised foot and arms down at your side. You're going to count out loud in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
So again, you're going to choose either leg, left or right, 6 inches off the ground, keeping your leg straight, foot parallel. You're going to look at the toe of the raised foot, arms down at your side, and you're going to count out loud, as I just explained a moment ago, until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions? No? All right, if no questions, hold on just a second here. You can begin.
Either foot?
Either foot, your choice.
Do I need to count out loud?
Yep, just as I explained.
Okay.
Arms right down at your side.
1001, 1002, 1003.
That's okay. Pick it up and continue.
Bad balance.
Make sure you look at the toe of the raised foot for me, okay?
1001, 1002.
Okay, we'll just stop there. Yeah, I don't want you to get hurt or anything, okay? I got one. Okay, she's got it. All right. So next test here is going to be a breath test, since you did admit to drinking some alcohol tonight. Okay, have you ever done one of these before? So pretty simple. It's kind of like blowing out candles or blowing up a balloon. What you're going to do is take a big deep breath in. So all zeros. You're going to take a big deep breath in. Wrap your lips firmly around the tube and give a nice steady breath out until I tell you to stop, okay? So big deep breath in for me, and then nice steady breath out until I tell you to stop. Blow, 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 blow. A little harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, perfect. Do you know what the legal limit in the state of Wisconsin is? No, 0.08 is the legal limit. Any idea where you might be at? All right, and again, it's just preliminary, just kind of give us a gauge of where you might be at, okay?
Okay. I had 2 or 3. So.
Okay. All right. You said you weren't injured at all? Are you taking any medications, prescriptions, or anything likewise? Nope, put your hands behind your back. You're being placed under arrest for operating while under the influence of alcohol, okay? Alright. I'm going to be handling the rest of this here, so you're aware, but because you're female and my partners are present, I'm going to have one of them search you. Is there anything I need that may prick us, prod, stab us? Don't think so? Okay, if there is anything, what might be? Okay, just go right over here, okay? Yep, just stay there. Alright, I'm just going to separate your feet, and I'm just going to hold your sleeve here so you don't fall, okay? Good? Alright, do you mind bringing it back in the car? And I'll grab this and just run it with. And then I'll hit my camera. Alright, we're just going to escort you over here. That's going to be the second car. Alright, we're going to go out this way so we're not walking in the mud or anything, okay? Do you feel like you might vomit at all? No. No? Okay. Alright, my partner's going to get you seatbelted in over here, okay? Alright. Oh, can I just write her info down if you got it? And this way I can start working on everything. Hey, your camera's working. Hey, Katie. Quick question for you. Okay,
Yeah.
do you have a phone or anything that's in the vehicle that you might need, or is it on you still?
It should be in the purse that was in the car.
Should be in the purse? Okay, I will double check it, just make sure, because I don't recall seeing a phone. If it's not in there, if it's in the vehicle, we'll try to get it for you, okay? Yeah, it's not here, so I'll let them know if we're able to get it out for you. Otherwise, we'll go from there, okay? Alrighty. Make sure this is open. Hey, you can go around. You can go around. Yeah, go ahead. Yep. Oh, 5 pretty toes on scene. Alright. You go by Katie, don't you? Okay. I gotta read a form to you in just a second here, and its entirety and verbatim, but I always ask everybody, can you hear me okay? Do you understand English okay? Alright, give me just a minute here, okay? Not a criminal question, just were you on your way home or were you on your way to somewhere else? Dad's? Okay. Phone number for you? Since you've never been arrested for an OWI before, this will be an OWI first. That being said, there'll be a couple citations, important citations, but a couple of them. And then if we're able to get a hold of a sober, responsible party, we can certainly release you to them tonight if they're available. Essentially, the only things they'd have to be sober and have a valid driver's license. Okay? Is your current address? What is your current address? In the village? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, I should have clarified. Yeah. All right.
Does it have to be that one?
For that address?
Or the call?
So whatever address you prefer to receive mail at.
I just meant for this call.
Oh, yeah, so you can call whomever you want. Yeah, if it's him or somebody else, completely up to you.
I would prefer not to.
Okay. Oh, 05 to 19 or 97 is the 28th, Adam Henry Adam 9163.
It's 9941. That's the last four.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
It's John Matholi.
Okay. Halfway through 67th Street. Oh, 597. You want me to move and block anything for now? Temper. She believes her cell phone's in the vehicle. If we could possibly get that, or need a number for so responsible later. Yeah, don't worry about it. Her phone should be in the car and it has the number she needs for possible sober responsible. Alright, I'm going to read this form to you in its entirety and verbatim. Generally speaking, at the end of reading it, looking for a yes or no, okay? Alrighty. Under Wisconsin's implied consent law, I am required to read this notice to you. You have either been arrested for an offense that involves driving or operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of alcohol or drugs or both, or you are the operator of a vehicle that was involved in an accident that caused the death of, great bodily harm to, or substantial bodily harm to a person, or you are suspected of driving or being on duty time with respect to a commercial motor vehicle after consuming an intoxicating beverage. This law enforcement agency now wants to test one or more samples of your breath, blood, or urine to determine the concentration of alcohol or drugs in your system. If any test shows more alcohol in your system than the law permits while driving, your operating privilege will be suspended. If you refuse to take any test this agency requests, your operating privilege will be revoked and you'll be subject to other penalties. The test results of the fact that you refused testing can be used against you in court. If you take all the requested tests, you may choose to take further tests. You may take the alternative test that this law enforcement agency provides free of charge. You also may have a test conducted by a qualified person of your choice at your expense. You, however, will have to make your own arrangements for that test. If you have a commercial driver license or are operating a commercial motor vehicle, other consequences may result from positive test results or from refusing testing, such as being placed out of service or disqualified. In addition, your operating privileges will also be suspended if a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance is in your blood. Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your breath?
Yeah.
Alright, so what we'll do from here, I'll obviously have to wait till the road is open here, but I'll bring you to the police department. We'll do the breath testing from there, issue your paperwork, and we can release you. I'm going to wait till you get the vehicle out. Hopefully we can get your phone, and this way you can pull the numbers and call whoever you need. Alrighty? If it's going to take an extended period of time, I'll just have one of my partners bring it. There was nobody else with you, correct? Okay. Okay. Vehicle insurance or health insurance, just to clarify. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know right now, obviously, with how far the vehicle is down in the ditch, if there's any actual damage to the vehicle. So, generally speaking, there's a possibility that you could have, some effect on the insurance, but if you're concerned about him being notified, I mean, it's quite likely that he will be, but I don't want to say a definitive, one way yes or no, at this point in time. But most likely you're definitely going to have at least some sort of notification sent that might be including him as well. But most everything comes in your name since you're over 18. Did you by chance locate a cell phone at all in there?
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle? Perfect.
Yeah,
if you, all right, I can grab it. Can you hold the door? Yeah, we can call her sober responsible in a little bit. Thanks, man.
Is that all you need?
Yep, that's all I need. Thanks. Get you out here, get you inside, and a little more comfortable, okay? Watch your hair, they don't want to get caught. Alright, stepping out for me, okay? Watch your step as we go up toward that doorway, alright? Stepping in here. Stop right there for a minute. Alright, we're going to go toward this chair. I'm going to take the handcuff off of your right wrist and then get you handcuffed to the table. Alright, go ahead and have a seat for me. U.S. owner's number calling. Do you recognize that one?
Maybe.
You do answer just one speaker in case
Yeah,
it's
if
not.
it's not. Hello?
Oh my god, holy fuck, Katie?
Hello?
Oh my god, holy fuck, Katie?
This is Maggie.
Yeah, me and fucking Mike thought you were in jail, bitch.
Yeah, I am at the police station. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Are you okay?
I mean, yeah.
No, I understand, so, wait, you did get picked up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, babe, do you need me to call anybody or anything? Is there anything I can do for you?
I don't know yet. I'm still here. I just
Okay,
got
well, my number is open, so this one I called you on. You can for real call me on it. I will do anything you need me to do.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm serious. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, babe. Just call me if you need. I'm serious. Do I need to like put it down or anything? You got it? You're good?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry, babe. Alright, good night.
All right. Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you too, babe.
Bye.
Alright, so I'm gonna check your mouth real quick, just make sure you have nothing in your mouth. See if you come out and look great for me. Alright.
Sorry.
Yep, no problem. If it's somebody that you wanted to answer that to be a sober responsible, you're more than welcome to make those arrangements. Just when you make the phone call, just put the speaker quick.
Okay.
This process will take about 30 minutes. This is the address where we can get you picked up from. If you want to try to call somebody right now, that's fine. You're going to wait for 20 minutes, run the instrument, do 2 breath tests, and then we can release you after we're done.
Okay.
And then you just got to keep your hands away from your mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Answer that one.
Yeah. See?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Are you really in jail?
Yeah.
God damn it. When can I come get you?
What?
When can I come and get you?
You can, or Mike and Maggie are still together, and they can come help me too. So. Because you have Jenna, right? So don't worry about it. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What happened?
I just was stupid, I guess.
I hear that, but did you hit something or did you just get pulled over?
No, drove into a ditch.
Where's your car?
And it got towed.
Huh?
It got towed.
Okay.
So I'll have to talk to my dad about that, which is fucking awesome. So.
Oh, yeah, I get that, but that's not a big deal. As long as you're safe and nobody's hurt.
Yeah, I'm fine, no one's hurt.
Lovely. Fucking duck.
Yeah. You're fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Why don't you just call me, dumbass?
No.
Not that I should talk, but obviously,
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me know what's going on, please. And
All right.
text me when they get you, and text me when you get home, and all that other stuff.
Okay. Well,
Because now I'm going to be sure to, well, no, not well.
no, I will.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
The others that you're with, just, I don't want to put them in a predicament where they consume alcohol at all.
Who?
The ones that are coming to get you?
Not that I know of, no. They're
Okay.
just good friends of mine.
Not
Yeah.
probably, yeah, just,
Mhm.
if there's any alcohol we can't release as part of the sober responsible agreement.
Yeah.
So, okay. So this process takes 20 minutes. We're already 5 minutes into that. From here, we do 2 breath samples. What I'll re-explain that in a second here, but once the 20 minutes pass, I'll bring you over here. You won't touch anything for the instrument. I'll guide everything to you. I'll re-explain it then, but you'll take a big deep breath in. And you're going to wrap your lips firmly around the tube and give a nice steady breath out. Similar to what we did out on scene. It's just a little more controlled, sustained breathing out. Obviously, let me indicate if you need to go a little longer, more breath, less breath, but it's basically, it's not a run, it's not a crawl, it's a walk.
Okay.
We do that twice. It gives the results, and then go from there, paperwork.
Mhm.
Okay. As far as the vehicle being towed, didn't look like there was any
Yeah.
damage. If there's any damage, just a little bit underneath, but nothing that's like to safety.
Okay. And is there a number I'll get to call?
Yeah. Just keep your hand away from your mouth for me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, I thought we had a tow car up here. If not, I'll try to grab one for you. If not, I'll write the information down. It's the first offense. Hopefully, learn from it and go from there.
Yeah.
But you're not injured, so that's always the best outcome.
No one else is, thank God. So,
Absolutely.
is there, I know nowadays, like, on Facebook, everything gets posted. Like, there's like a,
Not for
DUIs,
first
like-
offenses, yeah.
no? Okay.
Yeah, for non-criminal offenses, we don't typically post anything
Okay.
about it, not unless it's something
Okay.
severe or whatever.
Mhm.
And I'm part of that team, so.
Okay. Okay. I teach, so,
Okay. Do you mind if I ask where you teach at?
right now
Okay.
for, special ed.
Okay.
I'll be teaching at special ed at, in
Gotcha.
the fall.
There you go. Because they're all part of the KUSD system then,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Just had a year.
Oh, so hopefully get things worked out through court and go from there.
Yeah.
I don't have any tissue in here, but you need a napkin at all?
No, okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
Did you give them the address of where to come to? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to get, that's 8600 Green Bay Road, close to
Thank
Prairie
you.
PD. So they don't end up downtown Kenosha, either
Mhm.
jail or the police department.
I know this is a stupid question, but since I'm under 26, everything's still in my, like all my insurance is still in my dad's name. He has horrible OCD and anxiety and gets really freaked out by this stuff. Is there any way I can like take care of stuff before he gets notified or no?
I mean, pretty much, I mean, everything's coming in your name. So anything you might get mailed, and most of the paperwork, I don't know what the court sends out. I would assume that they send out at least paperwork with your information on it of what needs to be filled, but between the court and DMV, that's completely at their discretion what's sent to you and how it's sent, I don't know. Pretty much anything from us here at PD, you're gonna get it all tonight. And how how you want to share that information or not share it is up to you.
Okay.
Yeah, anything from the municipal court or Wisconsin DMV. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's a comfort thing. Can you have your hands away from your mouth?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem.
I do that a lot. Sorry.
About 10 more minutes here.
Okay.
Well, hopefully this is a cap off for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
It's not like you said, it's been a rough year, so
Yeah.
hopefully this is the wake-up call or the turner, the turning point for whatever you have going on.
Yeah.
Did they give an ETA?
No, for me. No.
One more minute. About one more minute of waiting.
Okay. Someone will be here in 15 minutes. So
Sounds good.
maybe 20.
Alright, I'm gonna have you step up over here for me, okay? What you're gonna do is step right about here. Don't touch anything on the instrument. All you're gonna do is take a big deep breath in a second. Step a little bit closer. Right there. Big deep breath in a second here. You're gonna wrap your lips firmly around the end of the tube here and give a nice steady breath out. I'll tell you if you need to go a little bit harder, sustain it, or a little bit less, okay?
Okay.
Any questions? Alright, big deep breath in for me. Oh, 1 second. Open your mouth for me again.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. Big deep breath in, and when you're ready, start blowing out. Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, keep going. You gotta go harder than that. There you go. Keep that going, almost there. Oh, alright. So, just have a seat for a second. So, try to just have a little bit more at the beginning there.
Okay.
Bigger deep breath in, and then just sustain that, okay?
Okay.
Give it a second. it's more like
Gotcha. Okay.
that. Okay. All right, step back up here for me. All right, move it closer. Right there. Big deep breath in, wrap around firmly and blow out. Blow, 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 blow. Keep going, 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 keep going. Almost there, almost there. All right, perfect. Go ahead and have a seat for me. We'll do that one more time in about 3 minutes, okay? How long you been teaching?
It's only my second.
Second year? Okay.
Do special ed.
How do you like it so far?
I love it.
There you go. Right, ready for the next breath sample. So you're going to step on up here for me. Okay, you're not going to touch anything. Step on closer. All right. Take a second. Catch your breath when you're ready. Start blowing. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right. A little bit too fast at the beginning, just a little bit slower and just sustain. Let's give it just a second, it only takes about a minute here, okay? See, if you do too much at the beginning, then it's hard to sustain that, okay? Alright, when you're ready, big deep breath in, wrap your lips firmly around the tube, and a nice steady breath out, and just sustain it. A little harder, keep that going, keep that going, keep that going, a little harder, it's going to time out. There you go, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, almost. Alright, perfect. There we go. Go ahead and have a seat for me, okay? As long as this one takes, then we'll be all set. In a minute here, I'll get the results, go over those with you, and go over some paperwork with you, okay? While waiting for that, I'd like to ask you a few questions, but before asking any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before questioning and have the lawyer with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer and want one, a lawyer will be appointed for you without charge prior to any questioning. If you decide to start answering questions at this time, you can stop any time during the questioning. Waiver of rights. I have read or have had read to me the statement of my rights. I understand what my rights are. I am willing to answer questions at this time. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. Are you willing to answer any questions for me at this time?
Yes.
325. And if you wouldn't mind just signing saying that I read that to you. It's just the signature from what I read to you. All right. Most of these are yes/no questions. So go from there, okay? This evening, were you operating a motor vehicle? Do you know what street or highway you were on?
H.
Where were you going?
Home.
Coming from?
Angry Dogs, which is Roosevelt and...
Downtown Kenosha area?
Yeah,
Do you know what today's date is without looking?
May 29th, probably today's 30th,
Approximately what time?
3 right now.
When did you sleep last?
Probably last night, I woke up around 6 a.m.
AM? So obviously yesterday then?
Yeah,
And about how much sleep did you have at that time?
probably 7 hours.
Is that your normal amount?
Yeah.
Are you under a doctor's care?
What is it?
Are you under a doctor's care?
Like
For any, like for anything that would be not like a yearly checkup, but anything outside of that.
I have like an antidepressant that I check in with more often than once a year.
Okay. I'll just mark yes and just put for anxiety then. Would that be appropriate or is this?
Borderline personality.
Okay. Have you taken any prescription medication or drugs in the last 24 hours?
Yes.
And is it that one you told me earlier?
Yes. Fluoxetine and then on birth control.
Okay. Do you roughly recall when you last took it?
It would have been around 7 this morning.
7 a.m.?
Yesterday morning.
Have you been to a dentist in the last 24 hours?
No.
Do you have a stomach condition known as GERD? Do you have diabetes?
No.
Take any insulin? Have you been injured recently? Any physical defects? All right. This evening, have you been drinking any alcohol?
Yes.
About how much do you recall?
Probably 2 to 3 drinks.
2 to 3 drinks?
Before I left. Yeah.
Roughly what time did you start with within that drinking period?
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And roughly when did you stop?
Probably 12.
12-ish.
12,
Okay.
12.
What were you drinking, if you remember?
Oh, they were vodka sodas.
Vodka sodas. You said you're drinking at Angry Bob's, correct?
Yeah.
With whom are you drinking? Generic answer is fine.
Just friends. It was a friend of a friend's birthday.
Okay. Have you been using any drugs?
No.
Okay, this is one of those weird ones, but I'll clarify the question. It says, from the last time that you operated a motor vehicle, so when you last drove until this moment, have you been drinking or using any drugs since?
No.
In your opinion, are you under the influence of alcohol or drugs at this time?
Right now, no.
No. Were you involved in a vehicle crash today?
Yes.
Uh,
I mean,
yeah, no, I gotcha. Have you been drinking or using any drugs since the vehicle crash?
no.
Results here. You can answer that if you need, it's fine. I gotta write a few pieces here.
Hi.
Hello, lady.
I'm still in here.
Okay, yeah, we are like 2 minutes away.
Okay.
Tell them if they want, come in the lobby and wait, and we'll be done.
You
What do
can.
you need from me?
They said you can
When
come
we
in.
get there?
They
Yeah.
said you can come into the lobby.
Can you say that again?
They said you can come into the lobby.
We can come into the lobby,
Yes.
and I can pick you up in the lobby, correct?
Yes.
All right, I appreciate you. I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
2 minutes-ish.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
So the results, just to give you an idea where you're at, you came back at a 0.18. So generally speaking, the legal limit per se is 0.08, so you're more than double that.
Okay.
Just kind of give you an idea where you're at, okay?
Okay.
citations this evening. We'll go done with you now, and some other kinds of paperwork, okay? So as far as the citations go, we have a citation for operating while under the influence, it's a first offense, and an operating with a PAC first offense, PAC standing for prohibited alcohol concentrations 98.08 or greater.
Okay.
The ticket total between those two is up to $961. You are required to appear in court for that one, July 3rd, 2024, 8:30 a.m. Pleasant Prairie Village Municipal Court, 9 a.m. 15:30 at that. It's the same for both of these. The third citation, the amount of up to $136.60 is failure to keep the vehicle under control. Obviously, the result of that ditch. Same court date and time as these, just not mandatory. So if you want to go to for all three of them, since you have to be there, that's perfectly fine. This is the court information. Since you're required to go, I recommend taking a look at this since it explains all the information, how to contact the court, etc. And then I wrote in the AES calling information on there for you as well. Given that you blew at the .08 or greater, I am issuing a notice of intent to suspend your driving privilege. If you wish to request a hearing to a chance to retain driving privilege, you only have 10 days from this issuance to look over the paperwork, fill it out, and then turn it in person. Turn it in. It explains everything over the course of those 2 pages, and then the information in the back here explains how to submit that, okay?
I'm sorry, can you go over what that means?
Yep. So you have 10 days from this issuance to follow the paperwork. If you wish to request a hearing to retain driving privilege, you must do so within that 10 days, or your driver's license automatically becomes suspended.
Gotcha. Okay.
If you choose to do nothing, it'll automatically be suspended. If
Okay.
you wish to request a hearing to retain driving privileges, you must do it within 10 days. If you don't do anything, it's out of the court's hands as well, it automatically becomes suspended. Regarding the test results and the paperwork, when I requested the breath sample that I read to you, both of those copies will go with you as well. That's all your paperwork. Do you have any questions? I know it's a lot of information. I'll hand it to you if you want to start putting everything together in paper, so it's perfectly fine. I have the responsibility agreement form, which whoever your friends are that are coming, whoever's going to sign off on that, we'll get that taken care of when they get here. And then we'll just wait here till they get to the lobby, okay? Yep, absolutely, right there. Yep, just keep the door cracked open, okay? There's, hold on a second. This is empty, so if you want to wash your hands, you can use this one, okay? Is that one not working? That's unfortunate. We can't have any,
That's okay.
yeah, sorry about that. We're not allowed to have any sort of hand sanitizer because it affects the machine in here as well.
Okay. So funny, we've all had hand sanitizer in our classrooms since COVID, but they've all been expired since like 2022. So
Yep. Yeah, and
all the kids always are like, it's
insistent on using them. I'm like, well, go for it, but it's not doing much.
Well, then using it too much, then it creates other issues and everything else. Hello. They're outside. Okay, I'll just bring her around. All right, thanks. All right, bye. All right, I guess I hear they're just not sure how to get into the lobby, so I'll just bring you outside. 1 second, all right? If you want to grab your stuff, we'll take you up this way here. And I'll just have you have a seat in this car because I got to secure the door in order to drive around. Yep. All right, just wait there for me. Oh, 550, can you open this out? I'm assuming this is your friends? Yeah. All right. Let me just talk with them quick and we'll go from there, okay? Hi, you guys can come over here.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. Are you here to pick up Katie?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going to be signing the sober responsible agreement?
The what?
The sober responsible agreement.
We're
Ubering.
You're Ubering? Okay.
Yes.
Are either of you or both of you under the influence of alcohol at this time?
Yes, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I cannot release her to somebody who's potentially under the influence of alcohol or drugs.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So she's supposed to make those arrangements with somebody that's sober. And that's part of the requirement, because in order for me to release her from my custody, essentially I'm releasing her to someone else's custody, and they have to be sober responsible.
So even if you can't do it with an Uber
Responsible
driver.
driver.
Correct. Yeah. So same thing. It'd be like releasing somebody to set up their own Uber, because then they're under their
You
own
think if I
cognition.
call Johnny? I mean, he did respond. Hold on.
I think it's the same guy that she had talked to. He said to call him if need be, but I can certainly check with her since she's...
No, I don't know for sure, but I work with these people, so I want to
Okay.
make sure. Hold on.
Let me make sure she's okay with that as well.
That's okay. I'm calling him.
Well,
right-
but she's an adult, so she has to be the one to actually make the
okay,
decision.
type shit. Sorry,
Yep,
I'm
no,
sorry.
it's fine.
Go ahead.
Simple question.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. If
I
it
mean, we just
comes up
Ubered
tough.
out here. Holy shit.
If I blew in a breathalyzer and so happened to pass the .08, could I be considered the sober person?
So essentially the way that the paperwork says is that you can't be under the influence of any of that.
Period.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it
that's
doesn't.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
and
That's
it's
fair enough.
just for the safety of the individual, safety of who we're releasing
hear
to,
you.
and for
Yeah.
liability purposes.
I
Okay.
get it.
understand.
No, I definitely understand.
Yeah. No, you're good. Give me. Absolutely. Okay. So we got a little bit of a challenge. All right.
Okay.
Both of them have been drinking, so I can't release you to them. Okay. So I don't know her first name, but she
Maggie.
mentioned about calling a guy named John.
Yeah.
Was he possibly at all drinking?
No.
Okay. Is he close by?
Kind of.
Where
yeah.
is he? Where would he be coming from?
He would be about 10 minutes away. Lives.
That's fine.
Yeah, on Sheridan. Pleasant Prairie. Off
Okay.
Sheridan.
Okay, not a problem. Do you want to call him to see if he can come here?
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. If not, so the only alternative that I have is I can't release you to them since they admitted to drinking. The only alternative that I have is to bring you downtown to the Kenosha County Jail, and
Okay.
either you make arrangements from there, which could take several hours, even if you have a sober responsible come there,
Yeah.
or they hold you for 12 hours.
Okay.
So that's the only alternative if I don't
Okay.
release you to somebody that's sober.
Okay. I will try John, and then can I guess, call my dad if I don't.
If you
John?
want, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
You've been very cooperative, so I'll give you the benefit of that. So if you want to
Yeah.
try making those arrangements, I'll let them know that you're going to call real quick.
Okay.
I'll come talk to you in a second, okay? All right, she's going to call real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to do some paperwork while
No
we're
worries.
waiting.
No worries.
And then we'll just go from there, okay?
Okay, because I was like,
Yep, understandable. No problem.
Sober pickup people. Maggie mentioned you. But if you can't do it, I'll call my dad.
Let me double check.
it's not, no big deal, but we do have somebody who
Wasn't just like to get the back.
Yeah, that you can't. All right, what were you able to get a hold of anyone?
Yeah, I couldn't get a hold of my dad, but I talked to John.
Okay.
I told him I couldn't get a hold of my dad. He said, if you can't get a hold of him, let me know. I'll come get you. I said, I couldn't get a hold of him. He said, okay. So
Okay.
Jim was on his way.
And you said he's one that's like 10 minutes away roughly? Perfect. Okay. Well, we'll wait for him, and then do they know John as well? It sounded like
Yeah,
maybe they
they
knew
do.
him. Okay. I'll let them know that you got a hold of him and go from there.
Okay.
So it sounds like she got a hold of John, and he's on his way from about 10 minutes away. Okay.
alright. Alright, well then we'll probably just have to Uber back to my crib.
Yeah.
Let's Uber back to your place.
So, yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Love you.
Can I wait?
We can wait a little bit.
We
Let's
know
make
what
sure
door
he
she's
ac-
gonna come out.
Johnny
What's
is
that?
one of my coworkers. I just want to make sure he actually shows up for her because I do have
Sure.
a solid backup if not. This is like somebody who's been home all night. You know what I mean?
sure. What was your question?
What door? So we can see her when she comes out.
What,
Like, when
No,
right
she's in the
there,
yeah, she's in
Mike.
the car.
Is she in the
I
car?
just
Yeah.
can't. She's right there.
Oh my gosh.
Honey, look at right there.
I'm colorblind.
He can't see. Just
I'm gonna see in the car.
Yeah.
It's fine. All right, thank you. I
Yep.
appreciate it. Yeah, if he doesn't, I do have a solid backup,
Okay.
but we'll just wait till that, and then I guess we'll go from there.
Yep, not a problem.
Otherwise, we'll just grab an Uber home.
Okay.
So I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's in the
We'll
car.
just- Yeah.
Yep, she's
Yeah.
good.
Perfect.
Yep,
she's-
she's good. She's safe.
All right. Hey, thank you.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh,
Appreciate
seriously,
it.
I
Yeah, not a
appreciate
problem,
it,
you
man.
guys.
Thank you.
Certainly.
So, sorry, I feel like I already asked this, but you said this obviously will be on a record or something, but this isn't gonna get posted.
Nope, and it's a non-criminal charge.
Okay. There's so much right now, like there's like, what's it called, like Sober Sundays, and there's
Yeah, no,
all
we
this
we
stuff
don't
posted
typically.
online.
I don't want to tell you 100%, you know, and promise you anything, but generally speaking, no, we don't post this.
Okay. Since I'm a teacher,
Oh, understandable.
yeah. They started doing that recently, and I saw it.
Yeah,
I was a little surprised.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's to discourage drunken and reckless driving, or what exactly, but
Right.
I would assume there's probably some correlation between the two.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened when you lost control or left the roadway? Like you know what happened as far as what caused that at all? Okay. No big deal, just asking. Hey, Katie? Katie? Sir, are you John? Okay, I'll meet you over here. I'll meet you over here. 05 Concord 28. 929 George Sam Tom. 929 George Sam Tom. So if I was coming back to a John. Where did he go? John? Did the individual end up walking to the lobby? I told him I'd meet him over here. Alright, thank you. Hey Katie, John's just dropping off some information with my dispatcher. Your phone, I think, is between your legs there on the floor. And then he's going to come out and sign the form and get you on your way, okay? Alright, no problem. Yeah, it'll be just a second, okay? I gotta wait for him to sign the paperwork first.
Okay, thank you.